birthday, Bird. Merch at you.
Hi, my name is Donovan, aka Double Dono, and welcome to the Nameless Dirty Podcast, best podcast in my home. Thank you for joining us. We have a great episode, and if you are new to the channel, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for notifications when we drop a video. You know the deal. So let's go ahead and introduce my guest.
Oh, so my name's Kanye.
You already know the deal. How are you doing today?
How you doing, man? Yeah. How's it been? Just chilling, bro. Working.
Yes, sir.
Hell, it feels like I go to sleep, wake up, and go to work every day.
Type stuff.
America.
An American for sure. But you know the deal. This is my co-host Julian right here.
How
my co-host,
the chicken wing soldier.
The chicken wing soldier. If your piss ain't clear, then don't come near. You know the deal. That's why we have W Hydration. Go ahead and get yourself some W Hydration. Use the code Dubadano at that if you want 10% off for that, or 15% off. One of the two. Because we got so many codes over here. You already know the deal. So go ahead and use that W Hydration and Energy. Caffeine, 150 milligrams of caffeine. And we got the hydration sticks. They got hydration tubs if you want that. So go ahead and get that. It's everyday caffeine. You know the deal. So let's go and get straight into the podcast. So for the hot topics today, we have venomous flying spiders invading New York.
Oh my God.
Kanye assistant turns on him.
Not even surprised.
And someone called 911 on Sean Kingston. Somebody call 911. Shawty fire burning on the dance floor. So let's go and get into it, man. Have you guys heard about the venomous flying spiders that are invading New York?
That's new. That's the first time I heard it.
I think I saw it on the news at first.
Did you see like a picture of it?
Yeah.
How did it look?
Long legs. It's like white on the top with like 3 yellow spots.
This is a snake. You sure it's not a lizard?
Hell no. It's a spider.
You say they got wings? A spider.
It don't got wings. It's a spider.
Oh, I thought you said snake.
No. Spider. Like it got webs and all of that stuff. It's like, you know.
We got paratrooper spiders in New York right here. Like,
basically. So let me tell you a little bit. The venomous flying spider is called the Joro spiders that originated in China are supposed to invade New York this summer. These spiders can fly up to 100 miles, turning their webs into gliders. According to the Daily Mail, experts believe that they came to the U.S. 10 years ago on a shipping container delivered to Georgia. The good thing is that their fangs are not strong enough to break the skin, and their venom is weak. But researchers predict that they will eventually invade the U.S. and Canada. So,
yeah, but this happened the same time with the bees that one time too. Those big Japanese bees.
True, but you've seen what's been happening in, I want to say, Texas. The cicadas started flying over there too. Saw one girl get attacked by one. That was crazy. She was just trying to get to her door.
Just one, or like a swarm?
No, like one. She was so scared that it like flew at her and just started attacking her damn near. Like she was just trying to get inside the house.
Too, huh? I don't know if cicadas attack you. I thought they just made noise. They're real loud, yeah.
I heard it was attacking. There was one dude. He was like fighting off a swarm of them. He was like washing his car. Like 2 would fly up. He would swing at one, hit one down. Another one says,
But it's Australia out here, man.
I'm telling you. But with that, with all the things that have been happening in the world lately, do you think this is a sign of the end times? That's my main question.
Man, the end times have happened like I think 5 years ago already. Every time something comes up, everybody's like, "Oh, it's the end." Like I don't think it's end times. I think it's just the result of humans not listening no more.
Okay. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's true.
Like the way everything goes right now, I feel like the older generation that raised us did not listen. So now we're in this predicament.
Yeah. So
we just have all this happen to us.
Do you remember, I think it was back in 2016, that's what they were saying, this is going to be the end of the world.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that's, like, true? Like, the end of the world really did kind of happen in 2016, but...
When Harambe died? Man, when Harambe... Nothing's ever been the same. There's a song that's so good. It's called The Ballad of Harambe. Listen to it. The what? The ballad? The ballad. Oh, I said ballad. The Ballad of Harambe. Beautiful song.
The Ballad of the Ballad of Harambe.
Oh,
who is that by?
I forgot. It's like an indie band. John Williams.
Harambe is crazy. Hell no, bro. What? But basically, with the end times and everything, obviously, this is not the actual end times because you know with the Bible it says the end times. You know, things finna go wicked. People gonna get picked up, taken to heaven. You know, if you get raptured up, you get raptured up. If you don't, you're down here, and then you got 7 years of tribulation. But we're not in the end. Well, I would say that we're coming to a close end, the end times. But like with all this other stuff happening, I'm just kind of like, I'm not surprised. There's still like stuff that people don't know about.
Oh yeah,
like the sea creatures that they're noticing and seeing. They're like, "Oh, this is the end times because this is a new sea creature." It's just like,
no, bro. It was like, bro, we live on Earth. There's so many unknown species that we do not know about. That's why we haven't discovered the ocean. There's so much random stuff.
Yeah.
2, there's space. There's probably so many things that were in space that flew down on Earth that when we were asleep, we didn't know it just crash landed.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, what did I say? 2? I'm on 3 now. 3. We live on planet Earth.
That's true.
We just live on Earth. That's all I gotta say. Like, we're humans.
Mm-hmm.
We dumb.
We dumb. we dumb. We really are kind of dumb.
Especially America. Oh my God.
Whew, I'm telling you,
man. We go. It's tough, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough around here.
But let me get your opinion, Aiden, about that whole thing. Do you think we're coming towards like the end times when it comes to like all these things? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like just the way society is and the way people see each other now, it just kind of seems like either we gotta like help me.
Oh, I say like
brain fire.
Yeah, so you feel like we're in like a weird time shift.
Yeah, like
we're like, so we're stuck in time. But we were like, so I'll say this, 2017, probably the last year. I feel like everything was so cool. Everything was fun. And then people were blaming it on politicians because like around that time I think Trump was in office, like he just got into office. And then they said that because of him, like everything was fun. I don't even think of that. I think of it as because like back then, majority of us, because like we're somewhat similar to the same age, we were like in middle school. Some of us were starting high school. Like you were in high school, I think, right? 2017?
Yeah, that was my first year.
You were in high school first year as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I was in 7th grade, 8th grade. Yeah, 7th grade, 8th grade. This was like prime time. I feel like once 2018 hit, we felt something weird shift. I don't know if everyone felt it, but something shifted in the world. And then I already knew like, oh yeah, something bad's going to happen within the next 10 years and we're just going to just live with it. And
I felt like 2020 was the year where I'm just like, bro, I don't remember anything.
2019 was the most awkward year.
Low key, I don't remember 2019. Or what really went on in 2019.
Yeah, COVID just like ruined my memory of everything.
I remember smoking so much weed. Oh my God. But it was so horrible. They made a bad decision to quarantine us, especially Californians. Because now I was in the house smoking fat gorilla fingers. I was smoking straight gas.
Gorilla fingers? Gas. I ain't never heard that in my
DoorDash
life.
was my best friend.
DoorDash and gorilla
240
fingers.
pounds. I was big back. I was 240 pounds.
240?
Really?
I'm 6 foot. I was 240 pounds. Smoking weed.
You were a meathead
too. I was like, yeah, let's say I was eating
240. I didn't even know you got to that weight. Yeah.
Swear. You went to the dark side, bro.
Dude, long, bro.
That is the dark side.
Man.
the fitness journey.
Man, bro, I'm like, I think 216, 210 now.
Yeah.
Still getting there.
Type stuff. Yeah. You know the deal.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like we already the way I describe what we lived through, I say we're already in hell. The way I use Earth.
Sometimes, bro. Sometimes
it's not like hell, but I view it as.
Not I.
No, I view it as like right now. It just feels like not torture, but it feels like we did something wrong to Earth.
Oh yeah,
no, for sure.
The Earth is dying, and I've always been an advocate for Earth, and then I see everyone just do shit. So I'm like, damn. Mm-hmm. There's no way of saving it anymore.
When I'm in like high populated area, like the little thought in the back of my mind is like, bro, people are like cockroaches on the Earth.
Yeah, we little ants. But we're like the fly that. So by the way, before this started, Donovan was doing a Wakanda dive on the table.
Okay,
for a fly.
Hear me out, though.
Where's it at? Bring it out.
Hear me out. We was about to
Gerald
podcast, right?
He's still in here.
He's still here.
we was about to start the podcast, right? And then this damn fly, he flying around and he all up in my face. I was like, hold on, we ain't even gonna start yet. We gonna wait until this fly dies. Haven't seen him since we started. It's all right. I got the fly swatter right next to me, and I'm ready to take you out at any time.
Bro.
I cremate you.
Bro.
Quit playing with me.
Quit playing me, bro.
Yeah, we know you're watching.
We know you're watching. We know you're watching. Table.
Yeah.
Probably.
And if that fly does here, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications when we drop a video. You know the deal.
Exactly.
But let's get into the next topic. You guys hear about what's been happening with Kanye West as recent?
I haven't heard any news other than that he dropped.
Yeah.
He dropped.
Did you listen to his new single?
I didn't listen to his new single.
I saw listening to Kanye after like 2017 after he put it. What was that album? Was it 2018, 2017?
Which one?
I saw her being bipolar.
Where he's like, I
think
I hate being bipolar. It's awesome.
Yeah, that one. And it's that's the last album I listened to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So basically, Kanye West, former assistant, and if I pronounce the name wrong, correct me in the comments. I don't care. Former assistant Lauren Piscicata filed a lawsuit for sexual harassment, wrongful termination, and breach of contract. But Kanye claims that she was trying to sexually seduce him into paying her $4 million salary. According to the Daily Mail, she has worked for Kanye from July 2021 to October 2022. So like a year and a couple months, basically. Right? And Kanye pays pretty well, and this doesn't really go over my head when it comes to Kanye doing like something like this, because you know, Kanye is Kanye. Kanye rappers like women, right? And they've been besides Diddy, but rapper like women.
No Diddy,
no Diddy, but rappers like women, and they're gonna go ahead and do what they want to do to be able to, you know, get with it, you know.
Yeah.
But the question leading into this is, in the last podcast we talked about Cat Williams saying that the people that are in the industry, they are going to get exposed in 2024. Do you think a lot of people in the industry are getting exposed now? And do you think this puts a negative spotlight on celebrities or people that work in the industry?
I don't know what it is about Cat Williams, but every time I see an interview about him talking about the industry, I think he knows a lot, and he's not saying a lot.
Oh yeah, he knows a lot for sure.
In all honesty,
I believe him.
Yeah, like when I see Cat Williams, every time I've seen him, I've grown up watching him too. It was like him and Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, yeah.
A couple years ago, they made Dave Chappelle look crazy because he was just going on a rant, and then he stopped comedy, and they thought like they shushed him. Like no, he was like, no, motherfucker, I was just getting high.
Yeah,
I was just getting high, man. I was just chilling. He just hated the rap, like he just hated it. But in all honesty, I'm more glad people are getting exposed, higher up people. It's because they've done so much shit.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody is perfect. You gotta realize we're all human in this. Like I was talking about Earth, we just dumb.
Yeah,
we dumb.
All these rappers are getting idealized, and
exactly a lot of famous people are getting like idealized, like just social media, all this. Like we view these people like. I get inspiration, but we idolize them too much.
We do idolize them a lot, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Blind faith.
Like when we say Kanye, like Kanye's Kanye, what do we mean by that though?
Yeah, they idolize him for sure, especially because you know he changed it. He had an album called Jesus, and he kind of compared himself to Jesus. You know, he called himself Ye. Jesus, they call him Yahweh, you know. And then you got Jay-Z, he does the same thing. He's idolized by a lot of people because he's a top celebrity, and everybody talks about that Jay-Z and Beyonce love, you know, and being like those higher powered like artists, you know. So a lot of people idolize these artists or celebrities, but they just humans just like us.
They just regular.
They just humans with money. That's the only difference.
That's really it. And then I'll look at it too, like 2 examples. Taylor Swift, Donald Trump. Taylor Swift. I've never seen, because there's people that like, you know, there's like people on TikTok, right? They be like, oh yeah, my destroyed lonely, oh my Ken Carson. They be like, just being, it's okay, Donnie, it's okay. It's okay. But they be like, oh yeah, my Pookie and all that, right?
My Pookie.
They're like, oh yeah, that's funny. Like they don't really mean it. They're just joking. But Taylor Swift fans, you Trumpies, man,
it's like a cult.
It's a cult. So this one girl, I remember we're just chopping it up at work. It wasn't even a coworker. She was just asking me a question about something. And she told me like, oh yeah, you guys always play Taylor Swift. Like, it's my favorite artist. Like, oh, I said, that's cool. And she said, you don't like Swift? And I looked at her, I was like, nah. Cause like, she started getting like kind of red. Not angry, but she was just getting...
They get heated.
They get a little heated. I was like, yeah, I'm not a Swiftie. She's like, how can you not be a Swiftie? She's like, awesome. She's like, I was like, I don't...
Like back in the 2010s, maybe.
Yeah, like she like when she was actually like doing like pop. Now it's just... I'm going timber.
Oh hell,
you made her move.
Lady, get up out my face. What the hell are you trying to say? Like, you get red for me? You get red because I don't like Taylor Swift?
Bro, I knew it went far when they were watching Travis Kelce's flight logs.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You can look it up.
I was looking at Travis Kelce's flight logs?
Yes, to see when he was like flying a Taylor. Yeah.
Bro,
stop doing this. Remember that she don't know you. You're not her homie. You're not her friend.
Are y'all dead ass?
Yeah.
Or like, you know, when she posts on like, or when she releases a new album, because like all the Swifties post like a picture on their stories at the same time within the minute.
Actually, the second.
Huh?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
oh hell no, y'all different.
I don't know.
I didn't know all this.
I don't know.
It's scary.
The thing about it, I listened to her new album, right? Because I was like, let me listen to it. Everyone has their own musical opinion. I'm really strong on mine. What the fuck? That was it. Like, you guys really
like white rice of music.
White rice of music is crazy.
It's like when you go to Chipotle, right? Let's use this. Yeah,
Chipotle.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that later.
Me too.
So, pretend the bowl is here. The rice, the staple of it, not seasoned.
Hell no. What the
exactly?
Heck? See, I've never really been a big fan of Taylor Swift. Like, she was all right back in like 2016 when you be at the school dances and they playing that song, you know, type stuff. But other than that, I wasn't like on my free time like listening to her. I think I knew that Swifties was on a different level is when I saw that there was this one girl, she was outside of the stadium. She didn't have tickets for the Taylor Swift concert. And she was sitting there crying because she heard Taylor Swift singing. Not because she didn't have tickets, because she heard Taylor Swift singing and she was sitting there crying because this was like one of her and I was like, this is corny. And then I also knew that it was wild when that one dude made those AI photos of Taylor Swift. It was this one dude, he made AI he made sexual photos of Taylor Swift in AI, basically with the whole like Chiefs football team, like them doing inappropriate stuff. I'm not going to disclose. That's disgusting. But it was crazy the way they made this dude made him. And the Swifties doxed this man. They found his address, found a photo of this man too, and posted a picture of his house or something on Twitter. They found him within minutes.
I mean, I'm not gonna say he didn't deserve it.
Oh yeah,
most definitely deserved it.
Definitely did.
That's some crazy shit.
He did deserve it, but it was just wild how they got it in minutes like that.
Yeah,
I'm looking at my input on this. So, as much as y'all think this, no man can do better investigation than a woman. I'll say that right. No, my girlfriend, right, my lady. I've never seen someone go deep into like investigation than her, and I know it's same for every single girl. I said one thing and she went crazy, looked through everything and found it. And I was like, how? She did it in the amount of 28 seconds.
Y'all niggas are Batman. Hell no.
These motherfuckers out here is just Batman. Like, why is that serious?
I didn't think, okay. That's wild at first. But let me lead into a different question that is more of a deeper question. Do you think taking a break or needing space is good for a relationship?
Taking a break or space? Space for sure. A break? Yeah. It has because I don't believe in breaks. I'm gonna be really honest with you.
All right, we're gonna go down the table. I'm gonna get your opinion first and then I'll get Aiden next.
Okay, so because I've been in like I think 3 relationships in my whole lifetime. I'm in my 3rd one right now. Those are also like a year long. This one is about to be 4 months. For sure.
Congratulations.
Long run for sure.
Yeah.
When I noticed through my past relationships, space was always needed. Like I needed space, she needed space. But when there was like a prompt for a break. Did it one time.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I had the trust issues. Put a break on it. And I was expecting a text here and there. She didn't. Found out. Get a phone call.
Over the phone.
Get a phone call. I pick it up. I hear a man's voice.
Oh, hell no.
I hear a man's voice. And I hear, hey, is this blank? Like, this your man's? Like, this man's? I'm like, yeah. I was like, just letting you know, big dog. And I heard that.
Oh, hell no.
It was over.
It was over. I said, you know what, G? Handle that. She weird. She crazy. Handle that. And he was like, what you mean? Like, you just disrespect. I was like, no, I'm not disrespecting. I'm just letting you know. She ain't gonna be loyal to you because she did it to you.
Nah, disrespecting. All disrespect. You can have her.
Like you can have her, bro. Because this goes for anything else. Like, if your lady, right, gives into another man's like wishes and dreams, you can have her. Because I know my girl got my back, but if she do some shit like that, you can have her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I ain't wasting my time.
We good off of that.
I'm a damn adult. I'm a man. I ain't wasting no shit. I got money to make.
Real talk. Get your money up, not your funny up. Quit playing with me.
Hold on now. Gerald's back.
But basically,
yeah,
with this whole
He's back.
thing, let me get your opinion, Aiden.
Yeah, so I think like space is necessary. You can't really see that person every single day, or else you guys start arguing like siblings. Like it gets bad. But breaks are dumb. What's the point of like ending your relationship for like a week, not seeing each other for a week, almost like cutting it off, and then coming back? It's like it's a waste of both of your guys' time when you guys could just talk it out. Like, and I'm guilty. I've asked someone for breaks before, and I kind of reflect back and think that like it's stupid. It's not worth it.
Real talk. I understand that for sure. Because I remember in my, I was in a relationship and we went through a break, right? And we was on a break for like, I want to say like a month or something. And you know me, like, I'm somewhat nonchalant. I could be irritated at some things, but for the most part, I know how to keep my cool, right? So I was just more like, look, do whatever you want to do. Why are you texting me? Like, she would text me sometimes. She'd be like, oh, how are you? And I'm like, good, how are you? And then she would be like, oh, I just wanted to text you to check out on you. Like, we are not best friends. Like, we was in a relationship. Like, if we want to be in a relationship, let's get back to it. But this whole like, oh, I need a break, just break up with me. When I hear break, that means we're done. That's what I think, you know? So there's no point of breaks for sure.
Yeah.
Space. Yes.
Very nice.
Space is most definitely necessary because like me, I got things to do. That's why I want that grown relationship. Like, I got things to do. You got things to do. Let me go do my stuff and then you go do your stuff. I don't want to be on FaceTime every single day or be sleeping on FaceTime at night. You know, I want to go to sleep, you know, watch my show, maybe a little bit of Amazing World of Gumball, stupid. Exactly. You know, like you sit like you sit here and you try to be on FaceTime with me. I'm not gonna sleep on the phone and hear you snore.
I gotta defeat the Elden Beast tonight. Understand that.
Exactly. Unhand me, buffoon. Let me do my thing. What's wrong with you? Unhand me, buffoon. What's wrong with you? Let me do my thing. Shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. So like, honestly, space is necessary for sure because like everybody got their own things to do. We all our own person. And like, we might be in a relationship, but we still be strong together, but we still need that space, you know?
Indeed.
So that's my part. Indeed. That's my part in it. But let's go into another deep topic before we go into the Sean Kingston thing. So, Sean, your way to... All right. All right. So, in your own words, what do you think love is?
I feel like I talked about
Ooh.
I got it for Aiden.
Oh yeah, what's that? This is for you because I answered this one on the
last podcast.
I did a whole segment.
Go check out that podcast, Man's Mental Health. Sure. Put the video right up there.
But for you, what do you?
In the hot seat now.
Yeah, you're in the hot seat.
In your own words, what do you think love is?
Words, let us know. So the ladies can understand you.
What
exactly?
Go hit his line.
His Instagram
will be in the link in the description. Yeah. Check him out. Go talk to him.
Let him know.
But yeah, in your own words, what do you think love is, man?
There's like two ways that I'm thinking of in my head right now. I think the first one, you ever hear that theory where like when the Big Bang went off, like some particles that were close to each other at the beginning of the Big Bang got blown up and separated, and then sometime during your life, your particles get closer to the other person's particles.
I ain't never heard that. That's crazy.
I think that's so cool that like
that's cute, bro.
The way people connect, the way two people that love each other connect, it's almost like you like that seems believable almost.
Yeah.
And I know it makes me sound crazy, but like
no.
But it's just a cool way to think about it. And then the other way is kind of like if you can kind of love yourself and be somebody that you can spend the rest of your life with, and you find somebody else who sees that like in themselves the same way, perfect. Like
perfect
match. Two people that know how to just spend time. And it's such a complicated question. I don't know.
It's really complicated, but
but you answered it pretty well. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
The theory, that was like the first time I ever heard that. That was actually cool.
Yeah, I never heard that theory. That theory is cool though.
It's like I never thought that. That was invisible string theory.
That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
That's cool.
But
good insight.
Following question: do you love yourself? No. This is for both of y'all because you didn't answer this question last podcast. Do you love yourself?
It's just, I think I drive so hard to be better than I was yesterday that I always pick at my mistakes. I'm so harsh on myself. And that's my one problem is I just need to give myself a break every once in a while and just cut myself some slack.
Yeah. Because it's still growing.
But everything else I feel like I'm good at, like self-love, but
okay.
I feel like I'm too hard on myself.
I understand that for sure. I get in that place too.
Same the way. I'm in the same way. Yeah.
Same the way. Same the way.
See. All right. But yeah, I'm the exact same way. But I do love myself. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Because I feel like if I didn't love myself, I can't like love anyone else.
That's true.
That's how I feel. That's the same back to like the love. Like if I can't love myself, how am I gonna spread love?
You right.
Yeah. I'm always about positivity. I do be saying negative shit, but I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
You got me.
So, but yeah, you know when I'm joking though. It's pretty easy.
I get you.
But I'm always positive. So like I said, yeah, I love myself.
Okay. Now, when it comes to love, there's a difference between love and like. Do you guys like yourself?
Yeah.
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 Because you could love your mother, right?
Yeah.
But if your mother abandoned you and everything,
relatable.
You don't like her. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Straight to the ad break. But you get what I'm saying with that. Do you guys like yourself?
Like, do you mean like would people like me, or do I just
do you like your own self as a person?
Yeah. I feel like I'm pretty alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. I feel I'm not. Yeah.
Like, do you find yourself doing things just for the sake of being a person you want to be? Like,
I do it for me.
Yeah.
I do things that I love, I enjoy. And like people, if you get bothered by it, I don't fucking care. I'm gonna do me.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. Because
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sometimes at work, people like, I want to say some people, but there's like certain people that be like, on me a little bit. Damn, voice crack.
Oh, it's all right.
Water. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna just.
I drank the desert before we started. Chilling.
But I
don't know.
I get you though. I get you.
Yeah.
But with me, I would say that I love myself, but sometimes I don't like myself because I feel like I can grow and do more than what I'm doing now. So I kind of nitpick myself.
Maybe, now that you put that in that perspective, now I realize that too.
Maybe that should have been like my answer for the first question.
Yeah.
Because I like when you said the nitpicking thing, like I totally get that because I nitpick at everything that I do, and I'm like I could be better than what I am today, and I can continue to grow. Like whether it's me in the gym, me mentally, me spiritually, or me just being able to be more intelligently strong, like in any
Like in a metaphor
in any one of
way, or just like an informed kind of way.
Informed kind of way, in any part of in any of those categories, I can grow, I could do better. That's how I'm like. So I kind of sometimes I don't like myself, but I do love myself for sure.
Yeah.
So
I live by 4 words, and I feel like that's the perfect example for this question. You don't get too comfortable. For sure. I feel like when you get comfortable with your life, you realize like things kind of get steady and slow. For exactly the majority of us, it seems like we have the same ambition and goal, just to get better. That's what I like. I think about myself, for sure. I like getting better.
Yeah, we just keep growing, just keep going at it.
I like being better than people.
I feel like that kind of self-improvement thing has been like super like on the rise since COVID. Like since we got back from COVID, like, I've been seeing a lot of people kind of have the same mindset.
I know. I've seen some people I grew up with that were just. It's sad to say down to the barrel. Like they were like in a bad place. Now they look good.
Yeah, because it's more like
strong and all that.
You get tired of being stuck,
I feel trapped.
Like I gave the analogy last podcast during that mental health podcast. Go check it out. Like I said, I said if you're a person that scrapes their knee and you fall on the ground and you're crying, right? You're not going to just sit there and continue to cry, right? You're going to get back up and keep going. But if you sit down there and you keep crying, those people that did scrape their knee too and they were crying, they got back up. They just going to walk over you. They're going to get past you. You got to be that person that has to continue to grow. You can't be stuck in one area because something happened in your life.
How are you going to be able to stand that situation when you fall down and you break a bone and it's worse than the scrape?
You could always heal.
Yeah.
Like obviously there's going to be a healing process. You gotta have a healing process for sure.
That's a snap finger moment right there.
But
that's my new segment.
That healing process it's not going to be forever. Yeah. So that means you got to know, oh, I'm healed. I'm gonna keep going because some football players they be babying injuries when they've already been healed. Like
I can name a couple basketball players. Oh my god!
Like as far as I'm concerned, when I played football, I knew somebody that tore their ACL and they were good, right? And they were able to come back, but they still wore the knee brace as if like they were actually still injured. And they
were
didn't
just scared, or
you never know.
It doesn't prevent injury, does it?
No. Like you could still get injured. Like I can get injured, like I hurt my knee one time and somebody hit their helmet right on my knee and it went back and then went back into place, right? Taped it up and I still played. That's how I was. Like some people are stronger than other people, like I'm not saying that my injury was as severe as that other person, but I was still willing to go out and keep going, and he let it heal, but he was still stuck in that same area because he didn't want to go get hurt. It might be you're in a place of being scared and everything, but like you need to still come out of your comfort zone because now you got too comfortable in that situation. You need to get up and go ahead and go somewhere else so you can continue to grow. You stay in one place, you're never going to grow. That's the way I see it personally.
Growth comes hand in hand with discomfort.
You feel me? So, like I said, I don't really like myself sometimes just because I know I can grow.
Yeah.
But following question, do you care about yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's all I gotta say about that one. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Priority number 1.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Because I know some people, they care about other people more than they care about themselves,
Yeah.
So, like, but I can get in that place too, because like I care about my mother and my father and my brother more than I do than myself,
Yeah.
So
I can see like in the future someday, like if I ever have kids, I'll care about them more than I care about myself.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's what my dad told me. Like, when you have kids, you realize they like now your first priority.
Yeah. But let's go ahead and get into this Sean Kingston stuff real quick.
Man, how'd you get arrested?
Segue. Somebody call 911. Shawty fire burning on the dance floor. Ooh. So let's talk about Sean Kingston real quick. Sean Kingston and his mother are facing multiple charges after his mansion in Florida was raided. According to the Daily Mail, allegedly him and his mother conducted an organized crime, stealing $500,000 in jewelry, $200,000 from Bank of America, $100,000 from First Republic Bank, $160,000 from an Escalade dealer, and $86,000 from a maker of customized beds. Sean Kingston was on probation when he got arrested. So, did you guys hear about what's been happening with Sean Kingston and that whole situation?
Not till now.
No?
I have heard of it. I just remember seeing the picture, and I was like, Sean Kingston got arrested?
Yeah, Sean Kingston is different, bro.
With his mom too.
Yeah, that's crazy. His mom is just cut the dreads off. I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
I'm about to say slap. Okay, Donnie, when you edit this,
let's put a mugshot right there. Mugshot of his mother right there.
Big ass forehead.
You know what I'm talking about. Just go and cut it. You know, like there ain't no reason for the dress to be on there. Oh, she got a head butter. My God,
she gotta shine that boy.
You know,
like a bowling
ball.
Oh, wax.
But
oh no.
But with the whole Sean Kingston thing and his mother, Sean Kingston already has money, you know, like he has singles, he has music, I should say. He has music that has continued to grow and become has evolved over time, and people still listen to it till this day. I know that he still is an artist and he doesn't create music like he did back then, but he still does make music which is more adult friendly, I should say.
Adult friendly, that's a fun way to put it.
I would say adult friendly, but
NSFW. Not safe for listeners.
Safe for listeners. Man, go to the Patreon. No, I'm playing. No, I'm playing. Huh? But basically, it's more adult friendly with the Sean Kingston music and everything. But I feel like you don't really need to be doing all of this money stealing and scandals that you're getting in, especially involving your mother, because it's like you're living in a Florida mansion. They raided your Florida mansion. Like, you don't need all that money. Like, for real. Like, you already getting money, like, whether it's sponsorship, dealerships, label, meet and greets. Like, you're getting money regardless.
We like your music, bro. Just make another song.
Yeah. Just make another song.
Man.
Nobody got a problem with you. But all of this right here is kind of doing too much. But the question leading to it was, have you seen a pattern of childhood stars that have made wrong decisions and have changed how we see them today?
There's plenty.
I'm trying to think of childhood actors.
There's one that I always remember. Wasn't it Cole McCluckin? I said his name wrong. Home Alone.
Yeah. I don't know what he did though. I just know he got all messed up.
Drugs. I think not an assault charge. There's something else. Who else?
See, I can name a couple. Like Mitchell Musso is one of them. I don't know if you guys remember watching Parrot Kings on Disney XD. I love that show, right? But Mitchell Musso, he got a DUI, right, when he was with the show, and it was a Disney XD show. Released him from that. They had the person that replaced him. I forget his name. He was this redhead kid. Do you remember the show Zeke and Luther?
Oh my god!
It was a skateboarding show.
Was that a Disney show?
Zeke and Luther, bro.
Zeke and Luther. So the redhead kid, I think him and his girlfriend got caught armed robbery, right? Arrested for that. You know, Bella Thorne. She's been doing some wild stuff. I'm not gonna name it because you guys probably already know. Miley Cyrus, you know, like
Miley's
childhood actors.
When she did the Wrecking Ball video,
yeah, that was wild. That was a moment in life that I want to go ahead and erase from it.
I remember.
I was happily forgetting about that.
I was living in Iowa, and I remember just seeing that. I was like, "What the?"
I was like, "Oh hell nah, she's swinging." Where she? I was like, "Nah, man, it's too much for me." But like, these childhood stars have been doing some wild stuff. But have you guys seen a pattern of the childhood stars?
Yes.
And how we see them differently?
I think that industry, like with everything that's going on with Dan Schneider.
Yeah. Totally forgot about that because they had that documentary.
I know you guys talked about it already, but
yeah.
Just that whole industry, I think it's their fault. And that's the stem.
See, I didn't know Dan Schneider was a part of a Nickelodeon show before he started recording Nickelodeon shows.
Like he was an actor?
Yeah, he was an actor on one show, and I think it was the second annual Kids Choice Awards or the Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards. I think that's what it's called. He was the host of that too, right? But I didn't know he was doing all of that. And then that whole documentary came out. I know there's conspiracy theories, but just kept going and going, and then bam,
there was
now
too
we're
many
here.
Toes.
What?
Because he had, I guess he had a foot fetish.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a lot going on.
The iCarly thing was a toe.
Oh yeah, it is true.
What was another man? Was it Zoe 101?
Zoe. Oh, okay.
I love that show.
That was a good show. But did you guys ever see there was one part of the show somebody like squeezed something and it came out and like went on her face and it was kind of like like a sexual thing that they were doing, kind of like busting on somebody's face.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen that, Aiden?
I didn't watch a lot of Disney shows. I think the only Nickelodeon show I watched that was like Dan Schneider was like iCarly.
iCarly. Okay.
Yeah, no, Zoe one was Nickelodeon.
Yeah, but I never watched it.
Okay. But yeah, with iCarly, he was doing a lot of stuff too.
Victorious.
Oh yeah, Victorious. He told me that he would let the Victorious cast drink alcohol.
Oh yeah, on set.
Yeah, I didn't know all of this stuff, man. Like, I didn't know Dan Schneider was like that. And I know we kind of veered off to Dan Schneider and not so much childhood stars, but
That's
like,
my bad.
no, you're good for sure. Like, it's still kind of connected, you know, but like, still, I didn't know Dan Schneider was really like that when he was doing all of that stuff. Like, we're so oblivious from all of the stuff that he's doing behind closed doors, and we just watching the show laughing and having a good time.
We're
you
just
know,
consuming all of the product, but we don't know what's like going on behind.
Yeah. So that's why I kind of feel bad for all those childhood stars that have done this stuff and then they just switched. One person, he's not a childhood star, but he was a person that played the dad. I don't know if you guys remember the show called Andy Mac.
Yeah.
Little Asian girl, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was a Disney show, but it was somewhat like one of the popular shows that were starting to come out during this time. And the dad, I think they just like ended the whole show completely kind of randomly, right? Because the dad, he got caught by a detective texting underage boy and trying to do sexual things with the underage boy. Got arrested, fired him, all of that stuff. And the dad was working with kids that were in that 14 to like 17 range already. So I'm like, you never know what's really going on behind closed doors. That kind of like opened my eyes, especially Dan Schneider thing, because that one dude that was doing things to Drake Bell, you just like, damn, that's crazy. You don't expect all this stuff to be happening behind closed doors, and we're just watching the show and everything's fine. And for so long, Drake Bell never said anything about what was going on in his life and who did this and who did that, you know. And I was just like, this is what it is, you know. All this stuff opens up your eye, especially when you get older. The older you get, the more you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, with the whole childhood stars, this is a crazy situation.
Did you have anybody in mind that you like were thinking of when you wrote that question?
Yeah, Bella Thorne, for sure. Mitchell Musso, because I just watched a little documentary on that on YouTube of some of the childhood stars that ended up breaking down their whole career. Demi Lovato. Forgot
Demi
about her.
Lovato, man. She was on heroin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was crazy. And I forget this other girl's name. I forget what her name is, but
Jeanette McCurdy?
Jeanette McCurdy for sure. You knew that she was over it because she didn't even want to come back for the rerun of iCarly when they are like grown-ups.
Or the reboot?
Mm-hmm. But it's just crazy all around. Still need to check that out. I think I've only watched one episode from that show. Yeah, it seemed like pretty good.
It's adult friendly, no?
Oh no,
my bad.
It was on like Paramount, I think. Paramount Plus. I ain't paying for it. You know.
That boy gone.
Mm-hmm. But basically, that's basically the whole situation with that. These childhood stars are gone wild. Kind of disappointed to see it, you know. But then again, like, we all got to grow up and we all make mistakes.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of just I'm gonna say malarkey. That's
malarkey.
What I've been saying recently. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of malarkey around here. It's just tiring.
Okay.
I look at the world and wonder why Hollywood. That's why I don't like
Hollywood is crazy.
Hollywood.
I hate Hollywood.
I hate Hollywood for sure.
I hate Hollywood, bro. I honestly, if I ever got the opportunity to get famous, and they told me, "Oh yeah, you coming to Hollywood?" Nope.
So is there really nobody in Hollywood that you kind of like fuck with?
I don't like Hollywood that much. I love movies and all that, but Hollywood, like, I don't like LA. I don't like LA. I've been there a couple times. Every time I went, I realized the same thing. Us humans, we're just dumb. I look at it, man. I'm like, dude, what the hell happened in LA?
We are kind of sketchy. I ain't gonna lie.
Same thing. My favorite area is Frisco, San Francisco. But even then, I go there. I'm like, damn, why do people want to steal so much cars?
Oh yeah, they be. I had a friend that lived in San Francisco.
Yeah, if you've been to the Bay Area, all they do is steal.
I had a friend that lived in San Francisco. A lot of stuff going on over there. She let me know. I was like, damn.
The streets got dirtier.
Yeah,
I've
only ever passed through. I've never actually been there.
Oakland gotta be the worst though. I love Oakland though, but it's gotta be the worst.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But before we end off the podcast, I want to ask Aiden a couple questions because you are our guest today, and I just want to,
Are we doing the hot segment? What are we doing?
No, we just gonna get to know him, man. We just gonna get to know you. So Aiden, you as a person, I know when we first met, we met on the job at Tarjay, and at first impression, what did you think of me? Let's ask
I'm
that.
not gonna lie.
I can answer both of them. I mean, you and you.
No, I thought you were pretty funny because like there's this one person who was like on the check lanes, but every time I pass by with my cart, they just like helping a guest, just like, and I was like I didn't know how to feel about it. But then there was one day I saw you pass by them, and you did the same thing back to them, and I was like, sick, bro. Like
it's because what are you staring at?
Inspiring, bro. You're like. What do you want? Like, you look like you wanted to fight, bro.
Yeah, because, okay,
like,
look,
yeah.
Let me tell you the situation. It's not my fault. This girl, she's on the check lane, and she just be, like, staring at people like she want to, like, what you staring at, So I was like, okay, let me go grab whatever I need to go grab real quick. I'm walking past. She's still standing there looking at me, but also hoping to guess, and she's just staring. So I stopped, and I said, and just stared at her, like, what you looking at? Like, what do you need?
What you want?
Like, what you want? Put him up.
I was so much.
So I was like, what the heck? But I was like, what the heck? But yeah, that was basically what I was doing in that whole situation. I just more like, I'd rather be myself and not try to be like everybody else. Like, I like making people laugh. If I want to stare at somebody, I'm going to stare at somebody. I don't care.
I do the same. I'll be in the back room. I just be staring at everyone that walks by. I'll be like this. Just to fuck with you.
Like, what you doing?
You can always catch me doing it. I'll be like this, like.
Like, I don't care, that's just me. But also, next question, I do want to talk about the gym and how you were telling me about your weight loss journey and everything that was going on. That's what you were talking. That's what you was telling me a little while back, and I always kept that in the back of my mind because I know that you worked out. So how did that go, and when did you start going to the gym?
Were you a chubby baby?
Yeah, I came out like 10 ounces, bro.
Yeah.
I was a big boy.
Big boy.
I have photos. I used to do swim like back before middle school, like Tulare Sharks. Okay. I was a big chubby boy, yeah.
Moving.
You was flowing?
I know my mom showed me some of the pictures back then, and I was embarrassed, bro. I didn't want to show nobody. No fridge pictures, please.
You said no fridge pictures?
Keep them in the vault.
And then right after I graduated high school, maybe like a couple years ago, I started going to the gym just because I wanted bigger muscles. I wanted to be stronger. But then like the more time I spent in the gym and the more like social media, like gym related social media I was consuming, I just started getting like a better mindset of like, what I want to do, how I want to be. And then I don't know. And then it was mostly drawing back to that point where I'm hard on myself. So it's like sometimes like I'll go to the gym and I'll be like I'll go get some food. I'll be like, man, I did not need this food right now. Like, and then the next week I'll be like, you know what? I don't need that food. I remember how I felt after eating it. Yeah. I just started like, on the cuts, just start like getting super aggressive on the cut. Yeah.
That's good though.
Man, the cuts, I'm in the cuts right now. You can see I was already yawning and stuff.
With cuts, bro, do you guys lose like energy in the gym? Because sometimes when I'm in the gym, I'm like, man, I feel drained. I can't push as hard as I want to. I can't push as much weight as I want to.
That's why every time you work out, you're like, why ain't you pushing? I'm like, bro, I'm on a cut right now.
Yeah, trust me. I know, bro. Like, I understand that.
Blood sugar, too.
Oh yeah, dude.
If you're not eating enough, you don't have good blood sugar.
And I know when I'm tired. Like, right now, I'm pretty tired. I haven't ate breakfast.
Hey, you're tweaking.
Yeah, I'm tweaking right now.
Oh, hell no. But
we'll get you the fly, bro.
We'll get you some food,
bro. That's protein.
We'll get some shit.
I'm gonna find out.
Hold on, I just caught what you just said. We'll get you the fly.
Yeah, he said the fly. And I was like,
protein right now.
Protein,
bro.
You gotta meet your goal.
just go ahead and get yourself a Chipotle bowl.
Yeah.
Go in today. Sponsor us, please.
So,
Chipotle.
Speaking of fly, do y'all remember what was it? What was the movie?
Fly guy.
No, that's the book.
Guy fly.
No. What's that movie? Karate Kid?
Karate Kid when he caught the fly with the chopstick.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan. Yeah, he went to go grab it with the chopsticks and then he said, whoosh, hit it with a fly swatter.
I was like, oh.
See,
I think he did do that. Like, he actually did that in real time.
see, I'm not even surprised if he did.
No, he does all the time.
Oh yeah,
He does.
that boy is nice with
Yeah,
it.
he's like the first Tom Cruise.
Ain't he like in his 70s now?
Yeah, he living life.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know he was getting that old, bro. He don't even.
It's crazy because
I want to be like Jackie Chan when I'm older.
exactly, bro. I want to be doing the splits.
The splits.
Not on the. Whoa.
No, titty.
Listen, bro. If you tell me, listen. Hear me out.
The splits on the what?
Pause. No Diddy. Hear me out. If I'm stretching right, homie walks in. He's like, "You doing the splits?" I'm like, "Yeah, boy. I'm flexible."
I ain't gonna lie. If I was like, if you was stretching and he was doing the splits, I'd probably walk right back out. I ain't gonna.
No.
That's impressive though.
That's
exactly
impressive. But
like I'm gonna show you how to do the split now.
nah, I'm good. I appreciate it.
You know, if he could do the splits, like in a fight, you could just like kick somebody.
Dude, that's what I'm thinking about. Like Jackie Chan did in the movie. He did the splits. He went, who?
See, me personally, I'll pull every muscle fiber in my body. I ain't gonna lie. Everything is done.
Bro, I've been stiff. Remember that when you wake up, stretch, please. Stretch,
No,
drink water, eat a banana. Potassium.
Banana.
Potassium.
But I want to ask one more question before we go ahead and end the podcast. This is for you, Aiden. I know that you are in school. What are you studying and what do you want to be?
I used to study engineering, but I just hated math.
Okay.
Like it.
That's
I did engineering in high school, and then once I was done, I tried to do it in college, and I just couldn't sit through the classes with the teachers and the students, and I hated I had one teacher who didn't even use Canvas, and I hated it every minute of that class.
What did she use?
You show up to class, they give you all the announcements, and then you go home and you work out of the textbook, and then you bring your paper in the next day.
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't like it, but so I gave up on engineering.
Okay.
But I started going into medicine.
Okay.
I was just like trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm like, man, like I'm an adrenaline junkie. I like a job where not every day is the same. So I was like, I'll take an EMT class. So I crashed it, and I made it through. I got my certs. So
That's good though.
I'm gonna start looking for a job, but like the end goal is gonna be maybe like, not necessarily search and rescue. But you know how like when cars fly over the edge of like a ditch?
Huh? Oh yeah.
I want to be that paramedic on the helicopter that comes down.
You said, I got you.
I want to be a flight medic.
But
that would be cool.
The fucking flying suits, you just
fly down.
fine. Now you just see some big tall ass man just go
like a flying spider.
New York.
Start sticking you with needles.
Nah, that's hard though. That's cool
hard.
though.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's cool.
I remember when you told me that. I think when we were like, not first started like being friends, you were just telling me about like what were you doing. I was like, damn, you're an EMT. That's gnarly.
That's cool though.
It's
honestly
fun.
It's a lot. Oh yeah.
If you guys ever want to, bro, you can sign up for a ride along with one of those agencies.
Yeah.
Just like you can just sit in the ambulance with them and ride with them and take calls with them and just see how it is. Shit's crazy.
See, I wanted to low key be a firefighter at first, right? And I did this fire department like camp that I went to.
What's stopping you?
Can't do it. First off, I'm claustrophobic. If I get too close into close spaces, I'm done for. I ain't moving. I'm stuck.
You don't want to get caught in no burning buildings.
Yeah, I was like, we was moving in this one area, right? And they had us have the big old backpack on our back, but it had the big tank too. So we were crawling through, and they were like, "Oh, turn your body to this way." And mind you, I wasn't like crazy big, but I didn't have muscle like that. I was just like strong. That's it, But man, I had to turn my back to this side, turn my back to that side. And then they're like, keep pushing. I said, I can't. And then they said like, all right, get up. man, took that whole backpack off and went outside. I was like, it's too hot. And then secondly, I'm scared of heights. So we went up this ladder and they're like, it's all right. You're not going to fall. I looked down. I said, yep, I got to come back down. I said, if I take one more step, I am done for. And we was just climbing up to another roof, right? I was like, no cables, no nothing on me. I'm just like, getting up there. I was like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so I can't become a firefighter.
But you seem like you'd be that firefighter that would just like run straight through a wall. Just like boom.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I could run. Like, now I have more courage where I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm going to do it, you know? But that heights thing, somebody else going to have to climb up, you know? Like, I'll go through the front door.
I'll walk in.
I'll burst through the door and walk in. I'll come out somehow.
There's different types of firefighters. You don't got to be the tight spaces guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you were the one holding the hose, but
yeah, but they played me the first time. You know, like this was just at a camp, and I was like, oh god, I can't do this. You know, but other than that, that's cool that you trying to become an EMT. We need people in that field. But thank you for watching the Nameless Journey podcast, best podcast in my home, and thank you for joining us for this episode. You already know the deal. Use code Dubadano at W Hydration.
It's so good.
Energy, caffeine.
I accidentally drank mine before we started.
Yeah, I drink all mine before. Usually I've been drinking mine. Was it good?
Better than anything.
You already know.
If your pee ain't clear, don't come near.
Honest opinion. Scale of 1 to 10. What do you think of it?
Ice cold, perfectly shaken, no crumbles. It was mixed perfectly. It was so good. I got the pineapple strawberry one. It was so good, bro.
Okay.
Tropical flavors are best.
You already know the deal, so go ahead and check it out. My guests love it. My co-hosts love it. You know the deal.
Wing soldier.
Chicken wing soldier. This is my co-host, Julie. You know the deal. Co-host Kai is not here today, but we'll get him back on. He is a little busy, so give him some time. Go ahead and follow him on all social media platforms. Link in the description. Go follow my co-host and my guests. Instagrams, all social media, so link in the description. You know the deal. Thank you for watching the podcast. Nameless Journey podcast, best podcast in my home, and we are out. Deuces.